Namaste. I bow to the divine in you. Juxtaposing mudra, pranayama and asana. Integrating body, breath and mind. So I'd like us to start today's practice with a nice love multiplier hand gesture. So let's place the palms together. And we're basically making a heart with these hands. So just spread them open, so we've got that space, making a diamond shape, and just closing the inner fingers so the knuckles meet, making a love heart. It doesn't matter which fingers, as long as you're creating that love heart shape for love to multiply. So placing this love multiplier hand gesture by on your heart, and just letting the eyes soften to close. We're going to breathe in and out through our nostrils, letting the breath flow smoothly and softly. Here, holding our love multiplier to increase love, to invite more love, to send love and compassion, to heal a broken heart, to give yourself courage and love, to embrace the future. So letting this hand gesture and breath work together to bring some calm and love for yourself to today's practice. Let the sound of the breath, the pranayama, that victorious sound, that victorious breath, the breath of taking control, let it take over for a little while. Let it take over your thought pattern, let it take over everything. Just focusing on the sound it creates, constriction in the throat, the visuddha, as we breathe in and out through our nostrils. And this breath is cleaning and cleansing our bodies, purifying. Just like a computer needs cleaning of viruses, we do yoga to clean our body. Sometimes it's a little like unlearning everything and learning it again, or stacking building blocks. We have to learn something before the next block balances. We're going to release this hand gesture and just place these hands over our ears. And we're going to take a round of Badahami, our B breath. Lovely breath for contentment like today's element. In through the nostrils, soft sound of the B through the mouth. Lovely, then just resting those hands down. We're just going to create some circles with the navel, just warming the navel and the chest. So opening on the inhale, opening the throat. Exhaling Jalandhara Bandha as you feel that curl in the spine. Just circles here. And then changing that rotational direction of those circles. Coming on to all fours, so just finding a nice neutral spine with those shoulders stacked above the wrists and those knees stacked above the hips. And we're going to begin by mobilizing the leg a little, so just inhale as you take the right leg up and exhale as you tuck it in to your chest. Inhale up, open the throat as well. Exhale, tuck the knee to the nose. Inhale up. This time it may need assistance. We're going to bring it through the hands, so we're in a lunge. So here, cleansing our root as we mobilise, working our root chakra. So we're just going to stay here, or you've got the option to bring the hands to the heart, pushing that foot into the earth, grounding our roots, that survival instinct, stability, how we are in the material world, knowing we're safe, trusting. So now placing the hands down if they're not already, and we're mobilising this lunge into a half split. So inhale here, then exhale as you send the weight back. So inhaling forwards and exhaling back. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Keep going with that. I'm just coming here so you can see more appropriately. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Let this be the final one here. As you exhale back, stay in that half split. You may be elevated or you may be sinking a little deeper. We're going to revolve it to work into our hip now, our sacral, our creativity. So take that left arm across and start to walk the arms back. So you're working into the hip flexor and revolving your half split. Good. So both arms are across your right leg. Nice. Just breathe in here. And then we start to come into the core. So taking the left hand across to the side of the left knee and shooting that right leg out, so we're in a gate pose. So you will be side on your mat like this. Perfect. So the right leg is extended out. Hold this gate pose. Maybe you want to take some pulses to really activate that fire in the belly, that solar plexus. Amazing. Now just framing that leg with your arms and coming into, I'm going to show front on, an open hip here. So hands laid in front of that left leg as you take the toes to the sky. So a variation of Skonasana, our half squat. So we're here, or something deeper. If you've got a deeper hip flexor split, you may be coming all the way down here. Or we may be up here. Good, perfect. Just breathe in here, in and out. And then we're taking a wild thing, so put the weight in both hands and just take the left arm behind the left foot. So I'm going to show here. So you're bringing the weight into it and opening the heart with a big swing of that right arm. Good. Nice, stay there guys. Really breathe through that space. And then just sweeping that right arm back round. Bringing the left as well. And then this right leg, just sweep it up and open the throat. Good. Maybe the opposing arm could even take hold of it if that's in your practice. Well done. So from here, we're just going to sweep this leg down, turn the feet out and come to cross leg. So we're now in a cross-legged position. We're going to work the third eye, our intuition, by doing some little rolls up, and then we'll do all that on the other side. So peace fingers and thumb around your toes, and you're going to exhale as you roll back and inhale as you roll up. activating the core and using your intuition. If you want something a little deeper, if it's in your practice, feel free to do a plough to boat. You'd come to plough to boat. Plough to boat, if that's in your practice. Very core stimulating, as well as engaging our intuition, listening to what the body wants us to do here. Good, okay, cross the legs, walk the hands in front so you're in that tabletop again. So we can do that on the reverse side. This time warming the left leg, just inhale as you take it up and exhale as you tuck it in. Inhale as you take it up and exhale as you tuck it in. One more, inhale up, exhale, thread it through for that lunge pose. Connecting with the earth, cleansing our root, bring the hands to the heart as we hold this lunge, or keep the hands low if that's more suitable for you. Now come front on so you can see this from all angles. Let's begin to mobilise this by coming back to that half split on the exhalation and inhaling forward through the posture. Exhaling back to that half split, inhaling forward. Exhaling back and stay back, then start to revolve it by taking the hands, so right hand all the way across that left leg and gazing past the left shoulder in our revolved half split. Breathe in here. And then we're going to bring it into our core, so travel the hands back round, right arm all the way in line with that right knee, as you shoot that left leg out and left arm over. Just breathing through that space here. Good. Maybe you want to do them little pulses. Then bringing the hands in front, opening the hip a little deeper here. So opening through this space in the hip. You may even be able to bring those arms down. Good. Breathe in here. Then we're going to work with the heart, the antenna. So put the weight in the palms, the weight in the leg. Take the right hand behind and take a wild thing. Half a wild thing. Bring the arms back in front. When they find the mat, sweep that left leg up to the sky for that crescent, opening the throat, the Visuddha. Find the knees on the mat, shoot the feet out, cross them in front, hold your toes. We're going to do those rolls. So holding your toes, slightly easier. You might only want to take a little roll or something bigger, or you may have been practicing them plough to Navasana, Halasana to Navasana rolls. Woo! Good, then just come to a cross-leg position. Hopefully we're feeling a little bit warmer now. We'll start with our asanas. So you're just going to flow with me and we're going to hold each one for 8 breaths, okay? So I don't want you to move your neck around, so I'll show you the first 2. It's going to be a plough and then a shoulder stand. So I'll show really quickly. This is our plough. Or you can have the knees on the ground. Or if you don't want to do plough, you can take Apasana, knees to chest, okay? Front plough will be shoulder stand. Again, if you don't want to take a full Savangasana, you can take a Salamba Savangasana, which is a supported shoulder stand by placing a block or cushion under the coccyx there. Yeah? So you have got availability to try regressions, or you've got your shoulder stand here. Okay? We're going to be bringing that down to a boat when we flow this. They're the only ones that I really don't want you to move your head about. I think you know the rest, so let's begin. Come on to all fours. We'll take some cat-cow here first. Inhaling as we drop the navel and look in front. Exhale as we curl and arch the spine. Inhale as we drop the navel and look in front. So we're just warming a little more. Exhale as we curl and arch. Inhale, drop the navel and look in front. Exhale as we curl and arch, curl the toes, hover the knees, let the ears pass the shoulders and find an Adho Mukha Savangasana, a downwards facing dog. Just pedal them feet, heel toe, soft bend in the knees if the heels don't touch the floor, ears past the shoulders. Do what's right for you, kindness to your body. And then dropping the knees, slowly taking the energy forward to find a Bhujangasana, so a cobra pose. Just separating that space between the shoulders, opening the heart, so a nice bend in those arms. And then take a Balasana, a child's pose. And take the feet out to the side just so you can twizzle round, ready for our plow pose, Halasana. So I did just show some little options. So do the one that's right for you. You'll know here if you can't lift into it suitably. So legs up and then knees to the forehead. Or maybe you're taking a snail pose, bringing the knees to the ears and the arms over the head. Taking 8 nice breaths here. Now nice express chakra cleanse. This posture works the third eye and the crown. Gives all fresh blood to the brain, the face. Helps us look vibrant. Diminishes wrinkles and pimples. So we're finding here our final few breaths. I'm going to invite you to find your Savangasana. So from here, you're just going to bring your forearms to the ground and your hands to assist your back as you layer those feet up to the sky, putting the weight in the forearms, keeping the chin into the chest, Jalandhara Bandha. As we take Savangasana, our queen of all asanas. Don't over-exceed what's suitable for you. If you prefer a Salamba Savangasana, so supported shoulder stand, you could have a cushion or a block under your coccyx, just resting there. Same benefits, our legs are up and we're getting all that fresh, juicy blood to the face, the neck region, the throat chakra. We're connecting with our third eye, our intuition, our wisdom, our knowledge, our psychic abilities. Okay, we're going to work our core next. So slowly and softly, just rolling the vertebrae down one at a time. Bringing the head up and finding that Navasana boat pose. Good, try and do it as slow as possible if that's in your practice. Or rest the knees first. So here, bent knees if that's more suitable for you. Or straight legs as we hold our Navasana, our boat pose. Good. Now we're bringing some energy into our hips. So just open through the legs into a straddle-like position. Use the front and back hand to widen that stance if you wish, as we take a wide leg fold. So imagine as you inhale, someone's pulling the energy from the crown of your head, then exhale as you just come forward softly. I don't want to see you slump in the spine at all. We want to engage and ignite energy levels rather than letting them drop. So we're thinking length through the body, manifestation, creativity, emotions, all in those hips. As we activate our sacral chakra. Nice deep breaths, letting that exhale sink you deeper and deeper to the earth. Okay, walking the hands back slowly and softly. Then you're going to take your right hand behind. So the legs are still in a straddle, the right hand is behind. Now you'll know now, if you need to bend the knees, do so, and you're taking the left arm up. Or if you're okay with them straight, you're coming straight into that falling triangle. Right hand behind. Lifting those hips. Good. And just dissolving back down here. And from here, we're taking a pigeon into an active pigeon. So the right leg, you're just going to bring it into your perineum. Take the weight into the hands and shoot the left one 180 degrees back. Okay? So you'll still be side on, that's fine. So we're in a pigeon pose. We have the option to activate it by curling the toes and raising the knee. Good. We're now going to take a three-legged dog. So weight in the palms, we're going to shoot this right leg that's forward. We're going to shoot it through and back up to the sky. So watch first, like so. So my right foot is to the sky in my Eka Pada Adho Mukha Savasana. Eka meaning one. Pada is foot. So 1 foot downwards facing dog. We're going to revolve this into a wild thing. So take a scorpion tail, start to open the hip of that right foot. And that may be enough. Or if it's in your practice, soften that right leg down behind the left and open the right hand for a wild thing. Good, nice. Now if your core is saying it's okay with this, then you're going to sweep that right leg that's behind you through and on the outside of the right arm in a moment. Or you can bring it down first. So we're just going to go over. So right leg onto the outside of the arm. Perfect. So from here we're finding a goddess. You might not be able to see me. So we're going to bring our left leg to meet our right one. Turn our feet out and squat. So again, working hips and core. We just worked our third eye in that Eka Pada Adho Mukha Savasana. We worked our hips and our core in that pigeon. So take your 8 breaths here in your Mulasana squat, your goddess, your fiery goddess. Nice. And then I have an option for anybody who likes a challenge to have a little play with firefly. So if you want to try firefly, these hands, from prayer, we'll take them through and under our legs, so behind our feet. And then we'll raise either one leg or both? If it's a bit tricky and you have got some blocks with you at home, you can place them under the arms. Some people find it easier, some people find it more challenging. When you've had a little play with that for the core, come back to Goddess, or you may have been staying there. Let's explore our grounding earth protecting route by taking Uttanasana, a forwards fold. So palms down, shoot the toes forward and dissolve into your Uttanasana, forward fold, as you connect with the earth. Letting each exhale deepen you more into the earth, grounding you further. And then still working with that grounding sensation, we're coming up into a Konasana, a tree pose. So just walking the hands up the body, slowly and softly. The head's the last thing that surfaces, so no blood pools. Take some mobility with that right leg. And then we're going to find Konasana. Either taking the sole of the foot on the inside of the ankle, under the knee joint, or maybe assisting it above the knee joint by the perineum. Or yeah, maybe you may have a Padmasana in your practice and be taking a half Padmasana adaptation. We can have hands to the heart, or we can branch through our tree's roots. Find what's right for you. Lovely. Just come into Tadasana, our standing pose. And we're going to do all that on the other side. So we'll come down through Asana first. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And exhale, float to the earth. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half fold lift. Exhale, palms to the floor, step or jump the feet back. Soft knees, or inhale the energy forward and take a Chaturanga Dandasana on the exhale. Inhale, Bhujangasana, a supported up dog, a cobra, or coming into that Urdhva Mukha Savasana, your upwards facing dog. Good. Exhale back into child's. Take a few breaths in child's and then sweep the legs out and in front when you're ready to start our flow on the left side. So lying on your backs. So we're going to start with that plough pose or Apasana, knees to chest. So raise the legs and in your own time, find your adaptation of Halasana plough. Or snail, with the knees closing off any internal sounds by the ears. And then finding Savangasana. So bringing the forearms down, the palms to the back. Either coming into a supported adaptation or the full Savangasana. And thinking, Savangasana, queen of all asanas. It's a nice straight line. As we have the King Sadasana, our headstand. Think about pushing those shoulder blades together, pushing the energy up through the toes. Getting your mind ready to flow this Savangasana into that Navasana, that boat pose. So softly layering the vertebrae down, one at a time. When you find the glutes are finding the mat, start to bring the chin to the chest, Jalandhara Bandha, and lift into that Navasana, your boat pose. Well done. 8 breaths here in our core, firing, solar plexus burning, boat. Good for confidence, self-esteem, willpower. And the throat's at the solar plexus is actually very connected to other chakras. It's just below the heart, which is the bridge between the earth and the eternal. It's also that gut feeling and that fire in the belly and that confidence and self-worth. So the one that gives you that power to speak your truth, that helps you with communication in your Visuddha, your throat. Also the chakra that helps with your intuition, like the saying gut feeling. That gut, that feeling in the belly. Is it your intuition? Do we listen to it? Well, we should. So a very, very powerful chakra, our solar plexus. So you may even feel something in your solar plexus, any pain or heat, or it could be a sign from the throat or the third eye. We don't necessarily have to have a sore throat if our communication is off and we feel we can't say what we need to say in a calm and collective way. We may get a spiritual sign from the core. So sending those feet down now and opening through that straddle, enhancing it if you wish with one hand behind, one in front, fingers facing opposing directions. So begin to work in our hips, so that lovely creativity, self-worth, sexuality, empathy, emotions, manifestations. So inhaling that energy up like someone's pulling string on your crown, and then exhaling down first by the hips and then the navel, then the rib cage, then the chest. Never slump and take it too quickly. Now working with our antenna, our heart, that bridge between the earth and the eternal, the powerful chakra of hope and compassion and forgiveness. So we're going to send the left hand this time behind, taking that fallen triangle, so we had that adaptation to bend the knees for a softer one, or leave them straight for a very deep one. Sometimes gives you cramp, that one. This one's in your toolbox. Maybe you'll explore straightening a leg from there. Oh, soften it down. Find the glutes and then just tuck the left heel into the perineum. As you 180 degrees sweep that right one back, finding that active pigeon. Good. So active pigeon, if you want to explore that adaptation, is to curl the toes and raise that knee. And straighten and strengthen also through the arms if you wish. Good. Nice deep breaths here, guys. Now active pigeon, working that solar plexus again. Then bringing it to our third eye, that intuition, our willpower, our higher self, our consciousness, psychic abilities. So we're going to be sweeping this left foot through and back up for Ekapada Adho Mukha Savasana. So weight in the palms, sweep the left leg up, ears past the shoulders, left leg goes up to the sky. Soft bend in the knees if you need it, the heel doesn't need to be down. And then just bending through that left knee, scorpion tail. Staying here, maybe just gazing under the left armpit, or if your Kapta Muasana, your wild thing, is in your practice, have nice weight in that right arm, strong in that shoulder, layer the weight forward slightly as you take that left foot behind that right leg and open your antenna. Don't let them hips sink, keep everything open and strong. Let the heart be vulnerable, let it be exposed to change. Let it be open to love. Okay, as you bring the left arm down, sweep the left leg in front of it for a lizard lunge. Woo! So left leg comes all the way around and across the left arm. So here we're in this lizard lunge. We're going to use this as our transportation into our goddess. So now the right leg is coming to the front of the hands as well, and we're turning the feet out. So we're in a Mulasana squat. And then we had the option to play about with that playful firefly if we wanted to, or stay here. So if you want to, begin to take the arms under the legs, so they're right behind those feet. Maybe just rock forward and back. Have a little explore of your wrists. I'm feeling this today, remembering Haishma. So the Yama, first limb for kindness to yourself, never judging yourself or others, and then maybe raising those legs. Good. Okay, we're now going to take the root. So just shooting the toes forward and folding into our Uttanasana, our forwards facing fold. And walking the hands up the body slowly and softly. Letting the head come onto the shoulders, come into Tadasana. And then just finding mobility in that left leg. And taking Varakanasana here, our tree pose. So bringing the sole of the left foot. Good. Or maybe something a little deeper. Amazing. And come back to Tadasana. So we've just got enough time to do that again on both sides, this time a lot quicker. So we'll take just 2 to 4 breaths in each posture. So come to the front of your mat in Tadasana. Inhale as you take the arms up to the sky, and exhale as you float to the floor. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half fold lift. Exhale, palms to the floor as you jump or step the feet back. Inhale the weight forward, stacking the shoulders above the wrists. Exhale, soft knees or a full Chaturanga Dandasana, hovering off the floor. Then inhaling into your Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukha Savasana. Urdhva Mukha Savasana, your upwards facing dog. Then exhaling back into your Balasana, your child's. Let the feet come out one side and come in front of you. So you're in a relaxed Dandasana with the heels down. Softly bringing the spine to the mat, and we're going to take our plow pose, Halasana. Raise it much faster now, raising through those legs, bringing them up and then over. Or you may have took a knees to chest. Finding Savangasana now, your shoulder stand. Keep that chin into the chest, legs elevated. Softly using the forearms as support as you bring the body down, chin to the chest, rolling up into Navasana, your boat pose. As you soften the heels down, bring them wide at the same time. Feel length through the root to the spine, then take your wide leg fold, dissolving your navel and heart down. Then we're finding that fallen triangle with the right hand back. So as you bring the body up, take the right hand behind. Bend the knees if you did it earlier as we find our fallen triangle. Bringing it back down, as this is a slower version, we do it faster but slower. Bring the right heel into the perineum and sweep the left back. So we're in our active pigeon, raising the knee at the back. And then bringing it into that three-legged dog, Ekapada Adho Mukha Savasana. So weighting those wrists as you shoot that right leg up and through and back and up to the sky. Opening the heart, gazing under the right armpit as you take a scorpion tail, or you may be able to take it all the way behind for a wild thing. Then as you bring that leg round, shoot it across the outside of the right arm for your lizard lunge. Bring your left to meet for your goddess. If you tried a firefly earlier, perform that again. And then finding the standing forward fold. Exhaling deeper and deeper into that fold, inhaling the length. So inhale as the body feels longer, the crown feels lower, and exhale as the nose comes closer to the knees. Uttasana, feel the grounding sensation with the earth beneath you. Walk the hands up the body like a ladder so the head surfaces. Vadrakonasana, our tree pose on the right, so bring the right sole of the foot to its most appropriate space, whatever you did in our slower section. Well, not slower, that was our hatha section, and we're just vinyasing it up a little bit now we know the postures, so a little more flow, a little more fire. And come back to our Tadasana, our mountain pose. We're going to do all that on the left. Inhaling, arms up to the sky, reach for the sky. Exhale, reach down to the earth. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, our half fold lift. Exhale, palms down, heels elevate as we jump or step back into a plank pose. And then taking the weight forward on the inhale and Chaturanga Dandasana on the exhale, or soft knees. Inhale as you open the heart in Bhujangasana or Urdhva Mukha Savasana, our cobra or our full up dog. Then exhale into your child's pose. Sweep the legs through the side and round the front so we can do all this flow on our left. So lying on the mat now. And we're going to be taking our plough pose. So raising those legs, bringing them up. Oh. And then knees to the forehead, or taking a snail pose. Or if you took knees to chest before, then perform that again. Finding Savangasana, shooting those feet up to the sky. Shoulder stand. Layer in the spine, vertebrae at a time down, and the glutes find the mat. Tuck the chin into the chest. Throat lock, Jalandhara Bandha, and come up to your Navasana. Taking the legs wide after a few breaths to find that fold. Inhaling and exhaling as you fold forward. And this time left hand behind for that rock star. So left arm behind, fingers shooting away. Lift up into our rock star. Softening back down with the glutes and bringing the left heel into the perineum, 180 degrees with the right as you sweep it back, activating that pigeon by curling the toes and opening the chest. Ekapada Adho Mukha Savasana, our three-legged dog, working the third eye, so this front left leg, as we put the weight in the back right leg, it's going to sweep up and back. Scorpion tail, we're going to open that hip and possibly either just gaze under the arm or send that left leg down into our wild thing. Sweep that left leg now, 180 degrees, round into that lizard. Follow it with the right, so we're in our Malasana squat. Option to take a wild thing if you did earlier. Not a wild thing, no! A firefly. And then finding our standing forward fold by shooting those toes forward and dissolve into the earth. Walk the hands up the body like a ladder. Vadrakonasana on our left now. Tree pose on the left. Amazing. Bring the hands back to the heart for our Tadasana. We're going to come down to the mat, Tadasana. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, float to the earth. Inhale, fingertips. Exhale, palms down as you just take the legs back and soften the knees. And just find a nice, comfortable seated position. And take cross-legged maybe, or sat on the heels, whatever suits you. Good. So now we're going to take a few rounds of Nadi Sudhana, our alternate nostril breathing. And we're doing this because it's the breath that works with both hemispheres of the brain, resulting in mental, physical, and in emotional and spiritual well-being. So that's really what we've wanted to work on today, with aligning each chakra, working deep with all those different chakras through mobilization and asana, then a little more fast flowing. So working physically and now working mentally with the body to just align things and have that sense of calm and well-being. So working with both hemispheres of the brain, the sun and the moon, that fire and cool, to really balance things out after the work with the chakras as well. Okay, so we're going to expose the right palm and close the central fingers, just leaving open the little finger and the thumb. Or if you have any arthritis, you may prefer to use the ring finger. And with our thumb, we're going to close the right nostril quite high by the bandhas and take an inhalation through the left. Close the left, hold here for a second and release the right and exhale through the right. When that exhale comes to a finish, you'll begin an inhale through the right nostril. And when that inhale starts to soften and stop, close the nostril, release the little finger and exhale through the left. When the exhale starts to finish, inhale through that left. And then close that left, so both are closed for a second. And release the right and exhale through the right. And then inhaling through the right. And closing the right. And releasing the left and exhaling through the left. And then inhaling through the left. Closing. Release the right and exhale through the right. And then inhale through the right, and close the right, exhale through the left as your final one. If you're not already, I'd like everybody to just come to cross-legged. So we've worked with aligning, calming. We're now just going to take a twist to finalise all that work with a nice deep sense of let go. Let go of anything you don't need that may be an obstacle in your path. So come to cross-legged with your right leg in front, and we're just going to lift it and take some mobilisation. And if it's suitable for us, I'm going to show an adaptation if it's not. So if it's suitable for us, we're going to sweep it all the way across that left one. If not, we can straighten that left one. Okay? So we're in a shoelace. Gorgeous. If you want to deepen the shoelace, you can open through those legs a little deeper for full Utkamasana legs. So we're going to inhale the right arm up to the sky and send it behind us. And then take the left arm behind for our Gokamasana Matuasana, or Gokamasana legs with half Lord of the Fishes, Ardha Matuasana. Stay in here, or you can take a bind if that's in your practice, by softening this arm down, and if that feels suitable, threading it through that space and finding that bind. So I'm going to show in the reverse direction as well, so you can see everything I'm doing here. Yeah, this way. So here, holding it for 8 breaths, and you can even bring to mind things that you want to let go of if you wish, and really exhale them away. Maybe hurt or fear, just really let it all go. And bring it back to the centre. We're going to do the opposing side now. So we're just going to come to cross leg with the left leg in front. And just take a little cradle stretching with that left leg. And then take it over the right. The right leg, sorry. Over the left. I don't know. I'm getting all muddled up. And then we're going to take the arm up and across. So across that front leg, it's bent across your body. And then you may be able to take it into that space. I'm a bit zoned out and calm after that Nadi Sadhana. I'm like, what's the left and right? Just shows it works. The power of the yoga medicine. Again, letting go with every exhale, letting go of anything unnecessary. And then just coming back to your centre. And we're going to take a nice savasana to our corpse pose. So you may want a blanket or to dim the lights. I'll be dimming my lights in a moment's time. You may want to leave the hips up in a Setu Baddha Kadasana, a reclined bound angle, or you may want straight legs. Try and have the hands just a little distance away from the body, palms open to the universe. Letting your eyes soften all in your own time, finding a really comfortable space for you here. Just resting everything down. And today's practice was really therapeutic for the mind and body, so I want you to allow everything to soften into the mat. Each section of the body just softening down. And then I just want you to take your mind away from the room that you're practicing in, into the outdoors. Eyes closed, but behind and through those closed eyes you see a rainbow. A rainbow in the most beautiful sky. A rainbow with the 7 colours of the 7 chakras. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet. And these colours of these chakras are so bright, as we've done so much work on each and every one. These colours of these chakras are guiding you and thanking you for the work you have done today. Working on your root, grounding, working on your sacral, your creativity and your fire in the belly with your personal power and will and energy, your heart, your love and understanding, your throat, your communication. Gaze at that blue in the rainbow. Gaze at that indigo, your intuition, and that violet, your spiritual connection. And throughout the practice, we've been working with love for our body and ourself as we cleanse these chakras. So we've been working deeply with one of the niyamas. The niyamas is the second limb, the self-discipline, spiritual observation and positive duties. Habits that become healthy living when we activate them. We work with Santosha very deeply today, our contentment, Cleansing these chakras so we can live with joy and gratitude. Encouraging us to remain calm in the face of adversity. So at the moment with so much change, accepting what we have as enough and making the best of it. And seeing our challenges as opportunities to choose joy. Mastering the art of feeling at ease as we must, we don't have another choice. And at peace with yourself. Santosha. Contentment. One of the niyamas, the second limb of yoga, and Patanjali's eightfold. So feeling that sense of gratitude and contentment flow through your entire being, still gazing at this red, yellow, orange, green, blue, indigo and violet rainbow, each colour shining so bright before you. And the creation of the rainbow can sometimes appear from the rainfall. I want you to now feel the rain fall on your body. And as it falls on your body, just visualise each rain particle just washing away anything you don't need. Like a cleansing, cleaning shower from the rain, taking away any toxins that may be toxins within waste material in the body or waste material in the mind, maybe thought pattern. Just let this water from this rainbow clean and cleanse your body and mind. Working with our first niyama, susha, our purity. And now see the rainbow just softly disintegrate. But behind the vanishing rainbow is a big white fluffy cloud. And just give this white fluffy cloud any last thoughts you don't wish to burden you or carry around with you. And let the cloud take them. It has the whole sky. Rather than letting it weigh you down, the cloud wants to float away with your fear or waste. Feel a sense of lightness, light the cloud, feel the body feel more fluffy and light as the cloud floats away. And now start to bring some awareness very softly with very soft movements into the body, just parts of the body that may speak to you. Listen to your intuition. Have you got a twinge in the knee or the nose that's going to turn it to a slight, small bit of movement? Or is it the fingers tingling? Or the knee nudging? Whatever your body wants to do, follow its guidance. Just a few moments here following the guidance of your own body's movement. And then when you're ready, but no rush, yoga is never a rush, it's our journey of discipline, mindfulness, guidance for a healthier, happier life. So don't rush, but when you're ready, just lengthen through those fingers and toes as you straighten your legs and arms. And then just rolling the body over to one side, any side, all in your own time. And then using the hands as a nice stable base to slowly and softly bring yourself up to a suitable seated position with the eyes still closed, maybe your blankets still wrapped around you. Take some breaths in and out through your nostrils. And then find an exhale through your mouth. Count down from 10 to 0, with 0 being the point. And you can softly flicker those eyes open. And just bringing the hands to the heart. Mudra, our peace offering. And together we'll take a beautiful namaste. Namaste. Let the spirit in me meet the spirit in you. I bow to you. So just unmute.
Let the spirit in me meet the spirit in you. Namaste.